Hello friends, and welcome back to Swift Lessons for another by request song tutorial. In today's session, I'm going to be breaking down Sam Cooke's 1962 classic, Bring It On Home to Me. We'll get started learning that intro section originally played on the keys, then I'll show you the chord changes and strumming techniques for the verse sections. I got a full PDF study guide, as always, at patreon.com/swiftlessons. I encourage you to become a member there, gain access to a ton of extra resources. Now, let's get started with a full demonstration, then I'll break everything down. 1, 2, 3, and...
If you should ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah, 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 yeah. I know I live
Okay, close look at the fretboard and also my pick in hand. Getting started with the intro section. We're in standard tuning, key of C major. It's gonna sound like this, real slow. 1, 2, 3, and... That'll get you right into the verse section. Okay, breaking that down, it's very simple. Your first lick is gonna sound like this. Okay, a walk up to the C major chord. Okay, G string 0, 2, B string 1, high E string open, and then right as that high E string open comes in, that's where the C chord comes in. See how that's a part of the chord. All right, next we're gonna play. Okay, so high E string, 0, 3, 5. Slide to the 5th fret B string. Down to 3. 1, 3, 2 on the G. And then back to the 1st fret B string. Just as an F major chord comes in. Put all that together, we have. Next we're gonna play. Get yourself to a C chord. Okay, so that was 3-1 with some vibrato, sliding up to 5, High E string 3, 5. Slide back where you came from, down to 3 from 5. 1, 2. On the G string gets you to C major, 2 beats. F major, 2 beats. C major, 2 beats. And G major, 2 beats. That'll get you right into the verse, okay? And once I get to those chord shapes, I might actually give it a triplet feel. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, G, 2, 3. And keep that going throughout the song. All right, playing everything that we have in that intro section. Very nice guitar version of that intro. Okay, excellent work everybody. You have that iconic intro down, but it's also very good for you to get the rhythm section behind it down as well. So I'm gonna show that to you real quick. It started off with that walk up to the C major chord. Right there on that high E string, that's when the rhythm section comes in with the C chord, the G chord, the F chord, the G chord, and then a turnaround, C, C, G. Okay, so some pretty simple stuff there, but I still got a couple of tips that might help you along throughout the rest of the song. So that began with the C major chord, the 1 chord in the key of C. Then it went to the 5 chord, which in the key of C is C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so a 1 to 5 change. And then after that, it's going to go to the 4 chord in the key of C. And here's where I have some tips for you. So the 4 chord, C, D, E, F. So F is the 4 chord in the key of C. Always remember that. All right, for this chord, we could bar the whole thing. But that might be a bit tricky for the beginners out there. All right, but do consider this to be an option for the more advanced players. So a couple of common tricks for this chord. You could, instead of barring all 6 strings, take the index finger down and just bar the B and the high E string, a common cheat for the F major bar chord shape. And this is what some people call the Hendrix style bar chord or Frusciante style, but really all guitar players do this from time to time. Okay, and the actual name for this chord would be F major / C. All right. Easier still, we could just nix the bar altogether and just hold the B string 1st fret. If you get the high E string in there, that'll sound fine. It'll be F major 7 at that point. It won't sound terrible for a song like this. And easier still, we could just play an regular garden variety F major chord or F major 7, nix in the bar once again. Okay, so lots of different ways of playing your F major chord. All right, and I use all of them from time to time. Okay, so those are all the chords that we're gonna be using throughout the entire song. So that intro, once again, the C chord, the 1, to the 5, to the 4, to the 5, and to a 1, 4, 1, 5. It's so useful to be able to speak about these chord changes in theoretical terms. Now let's jump into our verse. Okay, excellent work everybody. You've mastered the intro section and now you're ready to jump into the verse. Follow along using your tablature at patreon.com/swiftlessons. I'm going to begin by showing you the essential chords, a very beginner-friendly version of it without the passing 7th chords. Then we'll go back through it and add in those 7th chords for a little extra flavor. Okay, so it's going to begin with the C major chord for 4 beats. Strumming 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Emphasis on beats 2 and 4. Do the same thing for the G major chord. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Then line number 2 on your chord sheet, going back to C. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Then that's going to be followed by the 4 chord, F major. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. That's your first 2 lines of your chord sheet. Let's play this. 1, 2, 3 and a 4 and a C. G. C. 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a F. Okay, next we're going to line number 3 of your verse. We're going to go back to the C chord, and here we're going to be basically playing exactly what we did in the intro section. Bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so that's exactly what we played in the intro. A 1 and a 2 and a G and a 2 and a F and a 2 and a G and a 2 and a C. Turn around to F, C, G. Okay, very good everybody. Now we have all the essential changes for all of your verse sections. Okay, playing through that verse with just the essential chord shapes now. Getting started with the C major chord. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a C and 2 and a C, 2 and G. C and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a F. We got C, G, it's all double time here. F, G, turn around, C, F, C, G. Okay, excellent work there. Now let's add in a little bit of flavor with some 7 chords. Okay, now adding in those dominant 7 chord shapes. We get started with line number 1 of your verse. We had that C major chord for 4 beats. We're going to leave that alone. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Then the G major chord is going to come in, and we're going to split it in half. 2 beats with a regular G chord. Then grab the first fret of the high E string, take your pinky off for G dominant 7. Looking at line number 2 now, we have the C major chord. We're going to do the exact same thing to that. C major. Grab the G string 3rd fret with the pinky. And then finish up line number 2 by going to a regular F major chord shape. Alright, for those 4 beats. Okay, let's play lines 1 and 2 now with the dominant 7 chord shapes passing. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a C. G major, G7, C, C7, F. Okay, then we're going to line number 3. We'll have that exactly the same as it was, just C, G, it's all double time here, F. Next, that G major chord could become G7. It sounds great there. For Bring It On Home to C, F, turn around, C, G. And oftentimes I throw in one extra dominant 7 chord on that G right at the end of the verse. Okay, now let's play through the entire verse. This is the last thing you need to be able to do before you're ready to perform. Playing through the entire verse with your passing 7th chords. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a C. G, G7, C, C7, F, C, G7, and C, F, C, G7. Just like that. Congratulations, everybody. You're ready to perform. Alright friends, thanks so much for checking out this Sam Cooke guitar lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have a song that you would like for me to teach next, you know what to do. Click through the link in the description to swifflessons.com and put in your request now. I gotta thank my patrons. Thanks so much for making all these lessons possible with your support. I hope you're enjoying your extra resources. Thanks to you guys, I've got many more lessons coming up, so keep checking back. Please subscribe, please share. This is Rob at Swift Guitar Lessons in Philadelphia, saying happy picking.